Police are investigating 187 online threats of copycat crimes posted across the country following recent stabbing attacks in the capital region, with 59 individuals being arrested and booked for their threats.
경찰이 최근 수도권에서 발생한 흉기 난동 사건 이후 온라인에 게시된 모방범죄 살인예고글 187건을 조사해 59명을 검거했다고 전했습니다. Successfully read that this time around.
Good job.
Okay, so numbers are very difficult for me. Even to this day, I find them very tricky because we have two different ways of reading numbers.
Yeah,
and depending on what it is, you have to quickly switch. And I guess for me, I'm not quite there yet. Well, it's just one of the things I haven't perfected.
Well, that makes me feel better as a Korean learner. That
yeah, I've been speaking it for decades.
Right, okay, that makes me feel better.
I haven't perfected this one. All right, so let's have a look at some expressions. The first one involves some kind of animal, it looks like. A copycat crime? Is it?
So this old phrase copycat, like when I don't know if kids still say it, but when I was a kid, like for example, if you told me this morning that I'm going to wear a black t-shirt, and I was like, sweet, and then I did it as well, you could say,
copycat.
You're a copycat, right? So it's this old phrase just when you copy somebody. But with copycat crimes, it's when a crime is committed, it received publicity, and then there's people who want to do the same thing. They want to copy the crime and do it themselves.
Right, so depending on how you say it, if you say it jokingly, like I did earlier on, it can sound cute.
Right.
But in this case, there's nothing cute about it.
You'll usually see copycat crimes together, and then you know.
That's right.
There was a movie in the 90s called Copycat, which was about killers and stuff, and copying other crimes. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I was scared when I watched it.
그렇군요. 그러니까 따라한다라는 의미가 있어서 어린이들끼리 가끔 이제 농담처럼 내 거 따라했네 라고 얘기 많이 하기도 해요. 그때 이제 copycat 이러는데 자 그럴 때는 좀 귀엽지만 여기서의 의미는 모방의 의미가 있어서 copycat crimes, 모방 범죄가 되겠습니다. Now, if you're booked for something, if you've been arrested and booked for something,
right?
What does that mean?
I think what this means is, and the way that this would be used, like in Western countries. I mean, you've maybe seen this if you've ever watched those crime shows or police shows where they bring a suspect into the station and then they say, okay, take him to processing. Sometimes you hear that to be processed, and then that just means that their information is recorded, they probably have photos taken, fingerprints done, a summary is written about their crimes, so they're in for questioning, and they can stay there for a certain period of time before they're formally charged.
So you'd have to look at these two together, really. They've been arrested and booked.
Right, so you get it right, you get brought in, and then they take down your information. That's how I understand what booking is. You're booked or you're processed.
For this news, you could even take that out, and it would still make sense.
Yes.
59 people have been arrested.
That's right.
You could just end there, actually.
That's right.
이제 그 59명이 검거됐다라는 내용이기 때문에 사실은 그냥 arrested 까지만 해도 돼요. 그러나 여기서 이제 booked라는 게 경찰 조서에 오르다, 기록이 됐다, 라는 의미로 좀 추가적인 설명으로 보여집니다.